organization that grants the wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions. It gives them a moment of hope, something to look forward to, something to help them during their journey, some time with their family, and they can wish for anything. They can wish to go, they can say, I wish to be, I wish to have, I wish to meet, and I wish to give. And outside of those realms, the sky's the limit. It's all about using their creative imagination and just letting them do what they want.
So this is my Make-A-Wish story. This right here is Grant. Grant was my wingman. I sat for him since he was about 3 years old, and he would, bake with me and cook with me and even sit with me and just watch TV. He was truly an old soul in such a little body. And in 2009, he was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor, and his family then reached out to Make-A-Wish. And his wish was to go to Disney World because he thought of his 2 little siblings and knew that that was something that they could relate to. And for him, the trip wasn't just a trip. It was an opportunity for him to keep his mind off of what was going on around him. And so for the months prior to the trip, he would plan out, oh, who am I going to meet? Who's my favorite Disney character? And he was a Toy Story fan through and through. And so when he got there, his day was made when he met Woody and Buzz.
So what Make-A-Wish means to me, I think it's just the opportunity of being able to work so hard with such an amazing group of girls and just really think outside of yourself and pour your heart and your soul and hours into these projects that truly make so much of a difference for these kids. I just get chill bumps when you see the wishes being granted and the kids, their pain, a lot of it is chronic pain, or they're suffering from a terminal illness, and just being able to see that pain be alleviated for a couple hours or a day or an entire trip with their families, it really just lifts their spirits and it makes a difference physically and emotionally. Being able to be a part of that is an incredible experience and an opportunity that I'm so glad I've been able to have with Chi Omega.
Libby was diagnosed with stage 4 Wilms tumor on March 27th, 2012, when she was 6 years old. Wilms tumor is a cancer of the kidney. Libby had a 3-pound tumor in her right kidney, and she had that removed, and they didn't know it, but when she had it removed, a piece of it went to her heart, and she had emergency open heart surgery then just after she had her kidney and the tumor removed. And just a few days after open heart surgery, she started chemo and radiation and went through 7 months of that. She had her last treatment in October, and to celebrate, 3 weeks later, we took our Make-A-Wish trip to Disney World.
But then I thought about going to Disney World, and Mama said it was a good idea. But once when I had chemo, they said, what place would you want to go to? And I said Disney World, and I also thought about that I've never been there, and I thought I could never go.
The wishing tree shows all of the handprints that the North Texas branch of Make-A-Wish has been able to grant. I think it's such a cool thing to see because we actually are impacting these kids' lives, and you can see their handprints. Each one symbolizes a wish, somebody they got to meet, maybe an athlete or a place that they got to go, maybe having a new tree set in their backyard. It really just symbolizes an experience, something that Make-A-Wish was able to do for these children and just brings so much joy to their lives. I think one thing that's really special for us is to keep the wishing tree in mind. We want to add, as a chapter, we want to add as many handprints to this tree as we can.